welcome back to another ASMR video. Thank you for choosing me to help you sleep. So this is my first video that I am filming, having come back from my holiday to Majorca, and I'm really excited actually to come and film for you. I missed filming and I missed our sleepy sessions while I was away, so I'm glad to be back. Some of you will be like, what? But you've been posting your videos, it's normal. That is correct. I pre-recorded 9 videos to give myself almost 3 weeks off from filming. So yay. And this includes, if you don't know, have a channel membership. Note, you can only see the join button on your computer. You cannot see it on your mobile. And I post a new video every Sunday exclusive to the channel membership. So I have also pre-filmed this kind of new trigger video. It's helping you sleep. But I went into Flying Tiger and bought loads of new triggers. Loads before I went away. So this video is using a lot of these new triggers. So that will be out on Sunday if you are interested. But no, I am so pleased to be back. This video is ASMR in my bedroom. This is my bed. I put some lights up to make it nice and cozy. And I've got, it's more of a soft, whispered, hand movement style video to help you sleep very quickly. And I have with me the Reiki Healing book that a lot of you have been commenting lately that you're loving the sequences. And then the Calm book that we have been using to learn about sleep, which I will go through later in the video. But first, I would love if you could join me for some deep breaths. You know what's coming. I just know that you probably have got, maybe you hadn't realised, but a little bit, might just be a smidgen, of stress sitting deep in that belly of yours. And we want to get rid of it to ensure you completely relax this evening. So, deep breath in and out. And in and out. And in and out. There. Nice and cozy. And all that stress has disappeared. Away, 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 away. I'm actually wearing today, I thought it would be fitting. This is one of my holiday outfits from Meshki. So I decided, do you know what? First video back, I'm going to put on my holiday outfit. No, I had a lovely, lovely time in Majorca. Just time to relax and not think about work or any stresses. I enjoyed lots of delicious wine. The hotel I went to was a beautiful 5-star that I had not originally booked. This was one of the only hotels open, so it was in a 4-star, I bet a star hotel originally, but that wasn't opening, it was only the 5-star. So I basically upgraded last minute so that I could get a holiday, and I went all inclusive in this sort of 5-star hotel on Playa de Palma in Mallorca, and I have never done all inclusive in a 5-star before, and it was unreal. It really was. I had a beautiful room that had beautiful views of the ocean. There was a lovely pool that was just the right depth. The sun loungers even had padded beds on them. It was buffet for breakfast and dinner, but the buffet was very different because of coronavirus. So what they did is served, it's almost like, you know, gastronomy food where it's all like done really fancy. It was like that on little dishes, and you just picked and choose what you wanted, but you pointed. And then there was a single touch point, so the chef on the other side would then pass like through the screens what you had chosen, and there was a live cooking station as well behind screens, and you could choose, you know, your different fish or meats or whatever you wanted, and it would be cooked live in front of you. So it was very, very lovely. And then lunches were served at their restaurant, which was a la carte. And I loved this so much because the wines they had there were amazing. They had this sort of wine cellar, and they had loads to choose from if you were part of the all-inclusive without paying. And I had some really beautiful rosy wine and red wines. It was so wonderful. Really just delicious. I really miss it actually, just trying the different wines. I think it's so nice when you go somewhere to just try the wines of that region, try their local spirits or their local drinks, whatnot. And they were certainly beautiful. So it was just really nice to relax, and while you were at the pool there was a waiter service, and the waiters and waitresses were fantastic. They were so kind, and they would come with an iPad type thing, and instead of paper menus, because of like coronavirus measures, everything was with a QR code, so you just scanned and it would come up and you could order. So I would have my first drink of the day around 12 o'clock, sort of midday. Well, it wasn't 12 o'clock, it's 1 o'clock when the lunch opened. And then after, I was really enjoying my Aperol Spritz. Now, I'd only ever had Aperol Spritz a while ago when I've got a really good friend who's Italian, and she made one for me, and I really didn't like it, but I enjoyed it this holiday. The same with sangria. I never liked it before, but I liked it this holiday. I didn't really have much beer, actually. Sorry to disappoint, but I just really enjoyed that, and they had like frozen daiquiris and other cocktails, and then the rosy wine, so I would have that, and then I would have red wine for my dinner, different types, and then gin and tonics. Although one night I treated myself to a glass of Moët and Chandon, and it was the Moët and Chandon ice. If you love champagne, I would highly recommend you try the Moët and Chandon ice, because it's almost like a goblet, and it comes with ice cubes and fruit, almost like a gin and tonic combination. So it was wonderful. So yeah, I didn't really venture right much. I did paddle boarding, and I was going to address this here. it's grown a bit now, but in a paddleboard incident where I came off the paddleboard and it just hit into me like this, I tore half my nail off. I'm not even kidding. It was like I was in a gangster movie and I was getting my nails taken off. It was so sore. I just let this huge scream, and it was honestly, I was like, but I mean, quickly once I got back to the hotel room, I sort of bandaged it up a little bit, put a bit of padding, and then plastered it, because obviously it was really, really sensitive and really painful. And by a couple of days later, I could take the plaster off. It was still a bit sore, and then it just totally stopped being sore, and it's actually fine now. It's not causing me any problems at all, but I'll need to wait a long time for that nail to grow back. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I did it. What a disaster. So the rest of the nails are okay. I kind of painted them yellow before I left. So yeah, so that's what happened with that. But paddleboarding was good. I absolutely love paddleboarding. It's really good fun. And I went for a couple of runs. But other than that, I kind of had said to myself I was going to be really fit. And I was going to go to the gym in the hotel complex and, you know, work for my food. Did I? Absolutely not. Sometimes you gotta live a little, don't you? So I indulged, devoured, and I think I put on like a couple of kilo. So I'm back onto the fasting diet, intermittent fasting this week. So I used to do this when I was wanting to lose weight before. So I only eat between, I think it is 1 o'clock, or about 1:30 and 9:30 at night. So it's like an 8-hour window. So I'm doing that 4 days a week and then 3 days normal a week, just to try and kind of help rejig that holiday weight gain. Anyway, I am sorry for rambling, but I do know that some of you love the rambling, so I just wanted to update you all and tell you about it. And again, I'm so grateful that I managed to get away. There was very, very low risk of coronavirus, but unfortunately, because Mallorca is a Spanish island, there was a blanket quarantine put on Spain while I was out there, and when I came home it meant that I have had to quarantine. So I'm in lockdown. I'm in quarantine for 14 days. This is so I'm filming this on Thursday and you're going to see it on Friday. So this is day 4. It will be day 5 when you see this. So far, I'm not going to lie, the first few days I really struggled. I came back, I was miserable. It was really wet here. I just felt really sluggish. I felt quite down, quite under the weather, not really motivated, not my normal self. And I think we all sort of experience that a little bit when we come back from holiday and we've got to start back work. And those of you, a lot of you know that I do work a full-time job completely outside of YouTube. And I logged in on the Monday morning and I had all these emails when I was off, and I had some not very nice emails. It was really stressful, so I was crying by about 9 o'clock in the morning, which is not normally like me. I don't normally cry with that sort of stress, but it was just, I think, everything all in one together. It was just too much. Anyway, that being said, now is much better. I'm feeling positive. I'm looking forward to Friday in quarantine, but I'm gonna still have my Prosecco. I'm gonna still have my chin in quarantine, as if it was a normal Prosecco Friday, just to get into the spirits. And then myself and Lucy on Saturday we'll record the podcast. We just do it remotely. So I'm like, each day I'm like taking one by one, like sort of things to, get myself through this quarantine. But it kind of looks like already, especially up here in Scotland, we're seeing the numbers increase again, unfortunately. So we could, by the time quarantine's finished, it might be that Glasgow shuts down. They've already shut down Aberdeen. It could be that Glasgow follows suit, so we don't know. But I guess we just have to, just deal with what it is, wherever we are. If it is a quarantine, we just got to do it. And hope that our joint efforts will hopefully suppress this virus. But there are a lot of clinical trials now in phase 3, which is extremely important. Any of you that are worried about this or don't know what it means, there are 3 phases of trials. Now, the first trial is normally on healthy subjects. The second trial is on the individuals that it's like more than just one hospital, and it can be more than just in one country as well. And then the third phase, so these are just to test safety. And the third phase is for efficacy, and it's branched out to multiple trial centres across the world. And it's really promising that we now have a few different companies that are in that stage of trialling and testing, which means that once that they get enough data for their phase 3 trials to show that the vaccine is efficient, it's working and it's safe, then it can go through to the FDA for approval, which will bring it to market. So we are getting there, so don't worry guys, just hang on in. We're gonna get there together. Just thought I would address it because I know that we've just sort of been complaining about coronavirus situation. I've not really gone into the specifics of it. I am in the medical field, so I know a lot about it, so I thought I would just bring that to today's sort of rambly, chit-chatty chat. So, I was going to say as well, let me know what you think about the microphones further apart like this. I know that some of you have really liked that before, when they're like really far apart and it sounds more left to right. Do you know? I don't mean to I'm like hitting the microphone. So yes, okay, what we're going to do now is we're going to do a little bit of Ricky. It's not really Ricky, but I like this book because there are different sort of sequences that can help. Well, the book claims to help if you use it properly with all the stones and whatnot, different conditions. And I really like to do this for ASMR because I think it's really relaxing. And a lot of you have said you've really enjoyed the one for insomnia. So I'm going to do the one for insomnia. And I'll get it up now. Okay. So it's for insomnia and sleeplessness. So the third eye, your third eye chakra is up here. Now this is where the chakra that has an imbalance is, according to Reiki. You have an imbalance in your third eye if you suffer with sleeplessness or insomnia. So difficulty sleeping comes from crown and third eye chakra imbalances and may also be related to the thyroid, the throat chakra, and the adrenal solar plexus chakra imbalances. So the solar plexus hand position balances the adrenal glands and the solar plexus chakra. The adrenal's hand position supports adrenal glands. The throat hand position supports the thyroid and balances the throat chakra. And the eyes, ears, and back of the head positions support the crown and third eye chakras. So this sequence, we do solar plexus, we do adrenals, we do throat, eyes, ears, back of head. So solar plexus, adrenals, throat, eyes, ears, back of head. So I'm gonna come closer. Okay. Touch your solar plexus. Touch your adrenals. Touch your throat. Touch your eyes. Touch your ears. Touch your back of head. Okay, I'll do it again. Touch your solar plexus. Touch your adrenals. Touch your throat. Touch your eyes. Touch your ears. Touch the back of your head. And as we do everything in threes on this channel, let's do it one more time. Touch your solar plexus. Touch your adrenals. Touch your throat. Touch your eyes. Touch your ears. Touch the back of the head. Now I wonder if we've got another one we can do. I think probably the anxiety one, but I can't remember if anxiety's... Oh yeah. Okay. So, it's natural to feel anxious or afraid occasionally. Humans are programmed with a fight or flight instinct as a response to fear to protect us from predators. Unfortunately, many people experience chronic stress, fear, worry, or anxiety. There are all degrees on the same scale. When fear becomes chronic, it manifests as stress, worry, and anxiety. These issues are generally related to safety and security. Chronic anxiety also affects the adrenal glands and can lead to adrenal fatigue. So, we're going to do the throat hand position supports thyroid hormones, and imbalances of these hormones may contribute to anxiety. The adrenals hand position supports the adrenal glands. The hara and groin hand positions balance the root chakra. So we're basically going to be doing the throat, adrenals, the hara, and the groin. Okie doke. Touch the throat. Touch the adrenals. Touch the hara. Touch the groin. Touch the throat. Touch the adrenals. Touch the hara. Touch the groin. Third time. Touch the throat. Touch the adrenals. Touch the hara. And touch the groin. There we are. I feel like the bed's squeaked quite low when I jump back on it. I promise you I'm not horrifically heavy. I probably am actually. Okay. Now we're going to move on to our sleep stories. Now let's go back to see what we have. this is it. So the next bit is the magic of sleep. Okay. Learning in your sleep. Is it possible? Simply slotting that holiday phrase book under your pillow isn't going to give you the lingo to decipher a Greek menu or negotiate a Spanish car park. But scientific studies show that while you sleep, your brain is reinforcing memories and forming new ones. Learn new associations. Scientists in Israel arranged for a group of smokers to stay overnight in a sleep lab where the team exposed their volunteers to the smell of cigarettes plus an awful odour of rotten fish or rotten eggs. Less than a week after the experiment, the participants were smoking 30% less. To confirm it was sleep that was special in creating the new associations, the study was also done while people were awake, but that had no effect on the smoking rates. Sleep is crucial for learning and memory formation. NREM sleep in particular is vital for consolidating memories. Swat up on foreign vocab. Subliminal swatting was demonstrated by German researchers who were teaching Dutch to German natives. As part of the study, while the subjects were asleep, the research team played recorded Dutch words in one group. The other was left to sleep in silence. When they were tested, the group exposed to the sounds of the words during the nights were better able to identify the new Dutch vocab. There you go. Improve your musical skills. Slightly skeptical here, but we'll see. Researchers in another study taught people to play a simple melody on the guitar. All volunteers got to nap afterwards. One group was exposed to the same melody while they slept, and the other group simply snoozed away. Despite being unaware of having heard the music during their sleep, the participants who were exposed to the music went on to play the guitar melody much better than the other group. So be sure to snooze after learning anything new and let sleep do its magical work. There you go. Hey? Okay. So, is sleep storming the new brainstorming? Tap into the power of your brain while you're asleep. While you snooze, your brain is active, but working in completely different ways from when you're awake. Boost your odds of generating ideas during slumber by sleep storming, like brainstorming but done solo and while you're asleep. Try these simple hacks. Keep a notebook handy and write down your dreams. Get into the habit of writing down your dreams and any ideas they might trigger immediately on waking and almost before you are fully awake. Ask your subconscious the question you're trying to answer. Never go to sleep without a request to your subconscious, advised Thomas Edison, the great inventor. So brief or prime your subconscious. Before falling asleep, pose yourself the question du jour before switching off and focusing on something else, such as reading or a relaxation technique. Interesting. The world of lucid dreaming. Very few people successfully manage to do this, but if you want to try it, the first step to lucid dreaming is to pay more attention to your dreams. While some people want to dive in and control their dreams, that's not all of what lucid dreaming is about. Instead, lucid dreamers learn to become more self-aware, all the while exploring new possibilities within a dreamscape. So lucid dreaming for beginners. Go to bed and set a gentle alarm for 5 hours later. You need some restorative deep sleep first. On waking with your alarm, resist the urge to roll over and simply don't move. Simply lie there and relax. You need to be conscious but allow your body to enter a sleep paralysis. This stage can feel a bit scary as many people report feeling like they have a weight pressing on their chest. Don't panic. Within a minute or so, you should be able to experience a lucid dream. The next morning when you wake up, record as many details as you can. So, Greek philosopher Aristotle's treatise on dreams could be the first record of lucid dreaming. In it, he describes the self-awareness during a dream. I swear, recently, my dreams have been very vivid and I've definitely been self-aware, but I didn't think that was lucid dreaming. I thought lucid dreaming was more like you genuinely felt like you were living it. Whereas I know a difference between a dream and real life. Maybe I've got it wrong. I don't know. Let me know if you have ever experienced lucid dreaming, so if you've got any experience of it. Well, that's a big loud car. Because I would love to know. Okay. So, I'll probably leave that there today. We've actually not got that many left. If anybody knows of any books that would be really good, they've got short stories or short books of facts that we can read together, please let me know and I will buy the book, because I've been really enjoying our little sessions at the end of videos where we learn new things, especially about sleeping. So please let me know if you've got any suggestions. But yes, I am sorry for rambling so much, but I'm really pleased to be back and chatting to you all, and I really hope you have the most wonderful weekend wherever you are. Keep safe, keep healthy, relaxed, and happy. Happy, happy, happy. That's all I ever want for you, is to be safe and happy. But thank you so much again for joining tonight's video. You can catch me at Lauren H. Woods on Instagram and Scottish Murmurs on Twitter if you want more outside YouTube. And of course, there's always that join channel button if you would like extra content. Alright, well, sweet